Hello and welcome to the Mercury Retrograde in Gemini meditation and reflection. I am the host, Kimberly Williams. It's such a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for inviting your friends. Thank you for subscribing here and on the website at manifestonpurpose.net and at boundlessspirit.net. If you are looking to learn more about becoming the highest version of yourself, check out the Manifest on Purpose Mindset Show on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And if you're new to spirituality and you're looking for a place that's safe, a place that's boundless, visit the Boundless Spirituality Show at boundlessspirit.net. First, I'll give you the report, and then I'll give you my Mercury retrograde tips to help you get through this transit. Okay, the Mercury retrograde is in Gemini. It starts May 10th at 8:47 a.m. and it lasts until June the 3rd. There is a shadow period from April 26th to June 18th. So you may already have been experiencing some of the energy from this retrograde. Here are your opportunities: discovering healing abilities, tuning into spirit. Your challenges are overcoming fear and facing trauma. For the second time this year, Mercury begins to slow down in his orbit and will appear to move backwards. His retrograde will last for 2 weeks, from May 10th until June 3rd, straddling the zodiac signs of both Gemini and Taurus. The shift from crafty, quick thinking, and busy Gemini into fixed, realistic, and methodical Taurus will have many of us speeding forward with plans, only to have to slow down and reconsider. It'll be important to go back to the basics instead of overcomplicating and overanalyzing. During the time between May 10th and May 22nd, our minds are likely to constantly change with every new piece of information that comes in, and will be generally more mentally flexible, if a touch confused or overwhelmed with choices. Then, from May 22nd, we slow down and process information in a more practical, grounded, and realistic fashion as Mercury re-enters Taurus. It will be important to note that while Mercury is traveling in Taurus, he will connect to Algol, known as the demon star in ancient astrology. This star is associated with the head Gorgon Medusa, indicating violence, misfortune, and destruction. Between May 30th and June 8th, 5 days post Mercury retrograde, we'll need to tread ever so carefully and be mindful of not losing our heads by saying things that we really don't mean. Cruel, perhaps cutting things. Seeing as Algol is connected with alcohol, it could be crucial during this time to avoid spirits of any kind, as this may push us over the edge. Tapping into a higher source, true spirit, is a better way to proactively use the intensity of this particular retrograde. What else can we focus on? Are there any other positives in this alignment, this retrograde? Well, we can choose to give ourselves to spiritual development and be prepared for any obstacles that present themselves. Meditation, walking in nature, and body work are constructive ways to work with this cosmic configuration. There's also a powerful lunar eclipse on May 16th. We'll be doing a lunar eclipse meditation here also, while Mercury is in retrograde in the sign of Gemini. Yet, Algol is active here too, making it extra important to go slow and carefully consider all of our options before making any rash choices. Have the gift of foresight, using astrology is one of the best ways to avoid going to extremes. Generally speaking, it may be more challenging to deal with topics related to publishing, teaching, education, and communication with neighbors, siblings, and other family members. We might also have some material delays and frustrations, or lose our head over concern for physical security. Once again, it's important to remember that retrogrades are always here to teach us something, to help us reflect, review, renew, and take responsibility. That report is courtesy of Astra Matrix. Some of the things that you can expect during the Mercury retrograde would be things such as technology going out or not working, quitting on you, any issues with technology, also with travel. Be safe during travel. You may also experience communication misunderstandings. So it's important to be able to get a clear understanding of what someone is communicating to you and be clear in what you're communicating to others. This is a time for reflection. Don't start anything new during this time. No new contracts. Pick up something that you started before but never got around to finishing it. This is the perfect time for finishing up those old projects and to just go back and reflect on what has happened in your life thus far. How are your goals adding up? Is everything the way that you want them to be? If not, this is the time to go deep within to do introspection to see what worked, what didn't work, and what you can try next time to make sure that things align the way that you want to. So, in this meditation, it's just going to be about you reviewing, reflecting, and grounding yourself for this transit. Let's go ahead and prepare for meditation. If you are driving or operating heavy machinery or equipment, this is not the time to meditate. Please download this and save it for later. If you are not driving and you're able to meditate, please find your sacred space, the space that is comfortable, the space that is distraction free and safe, the one in which you can relax and focus on your breathing. Enjoy your meditation.